Pequenita moved in. They're all set, and they are racing away to a good enough beginning for them over here. Kamaria began well in the all-white colours, one of the early leaders, with Princess Vritti outside of it, going off to take up the lead here. Sundrop is racing away in third. That's followed by Elusive Mata, who's rousted along in the early stages. Vintage Crystal, the black and white colours, is ahead of Seaside Trip, who's just racing a little bit keenly on that one's outside. And La Pequenita is racing at the rear end of the field. And about 7 lengths will cover them as they work their way down that back straight and approach the last 1,000 metres. And in front is Princess Vritti as the lead half a length. From Sundrop racing second, 2 lengths away, then to Kamaria, then Elusive Mata and Vintage Crystal. Seaside Trip has got 6-7 lengths to make up, and a length further away then to La Pequenita. As they run down now inside the final 700 metres, and out in front still Princess Vritti, but now Sundrop has moved up alongside. They've kicked 2 lengths clear of in behind those Elusive Mata. Seaside Trip has made a daring run on their outside, then Kamaria. La Pequenita is also starting to pick up nicely, and Vintage Crystal is the back marker. Homeward bound into the last 400 metres, and Seaside Trip looped the field here. La Pequenita is running onto the outside. Then came Elusive Mata and Vintage Crystal, but Seaside Trip led from La Pequenita and Richard Ferree on the outside. These two have pulled clear. Off behind that Vintage Crystal. In front, Seaside Trip. La Pequenita is closing in at the death here. It's still Seaside Trip, La Pequenita. These two going for the line. Seaside Trip got there from La Pequenita. Third placing Vintage Crystal. Kamaria was in behind those. Vritti did not really finish it off here. Look at the closing stages as they turn for home. The action is to the outside. Loom Kotwa and Richard Ferree, they're great mates outside of the race itself. And they always like beating each other, and very competitive, the two of them. But Richard has fought on with La Pequenita, but hasn't managed to go with a Seaside Trip. At the line, it's a neck in it at the end. The daughter of Trippy. Seaside Trip wins for the Sharon Kotson stable, also bred by Mr. Engelbrecht Jr. And Seaside Trip is out the maidens in her 10th start.
Welcome back to Fairview. Seaside Trip gets it right this afternoon. Well done to Sharon Kotson and the Engelbrechts. I'm sure Buta and the family are all watching this afternoon. They had a winner just the other day. Top ride, I thought. Classy ride there from Louis Makotwa as well. Now with me is the man, AK. He's back here again this afternoon, and he's taking the 1,500 Rand for Nell. Nell is in charge of the winner this afternoon. So please, AK, tell him very well done, and thanks so much to Will Sports Betting. Let's get to those Engelbrecht colours back in the winner's box again, and they've been lucky colours for many, many years, but yeah, they've had a lot of good horses in their day. Louis, I like this. It's a nice way to start the day where you see you and Richard locked in battle and Ding Dong Tussle out there, the guys going hammer and tongs, and yeah, I thought top ride again. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Neil. The pace was on, and then it slowed down.
Yeah.
And me and Richard were at the back of the field, and I think it helped when they slowed down, because I actually didn't fancy those horses in the race. I didn't think the horses to beat, the horses in front of me. I actually thought Richard was horse to beat. When I saw him next to me, I said, oh, okay.
With the right horse.
Yeah, it's gonna be me and him. And when I pulled around and I went for my run, I said, okay, well, he's gonna have to catch me now. And to be honest with you, at the 200 out there, he's gonna run past me. And my filly just found a little bit more, and she won a very good race.
All right, well, that's positive feedback. I mean, it's taken her time. It's her 10th start this afternoon. But obviously Sharon and them aren't here now, but your feedback to Sharon will be still 1 or 2 in the tank.
Yeah, no, 100%. She's a young filly. When she hit the front, her ears pricked. She obviously still learning also. When other horse came to her, as I said, she found again. So that's just a sign of learning how to race still. Some horses take 10 starts, and then after when they win, they get that confidence. So I think that's the case with this filly also. And just well done to Sharon and his whole team, and well done to Mr. Engelbrecht and his family. I really appreciate the support, and thank you to my sponsor, Spinning Post.
All right, thank you so much. But before you run, I want to ask you, you're riding for the Smith stable in race 5, number 2, Miss Shavi. You rode her last time out. She was a trifle unlucky, I thought, last time.
No, sure, definitely she was unlucky last time. Today, my only worry that we're just coming back to trip with the big weight. But there's lots of pace in the race. If she doesn't get in a good position, she will be running on strong.
Is there anything else that you think that you got leg over this afternoon that's got a chance?
The one also, I've only ridden him once, the Notorix. I rode him once and I wanted him. He's been running, he's been consistent, just hasn't found a winner's box. He's got a very good draw today. I know Joan brings his horses very well and fit to races. Hopefully today we can make it 2-2 with that.
All right, thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
There we go. Louis Makotwe in the winner's box, and that's absolutely awesome. He's pointing out No Tricks a little bit later from the Jean Nel stable, so you've got time to put that into your permutations for your jackpots as well as your pick sixes as well. Malibongwe in the winner's box, and yeah, lovely to have him here this afternoon from the Sharon Kotzen stable. Nadine comes straight in here with the extra 15,000 Rand. I'm sure the family and everybody out there will be happy. The Engelbrechts, another 15,000 Rand. Thanks so much to the Racehorse Owners Association. Thanks so much. Thanks, Nadine. Malibongwe, tell us about it. You'll be more than happy with this, and yeah, I'm sure you've already had a phone call from the boss.
Yes, I am. I did get a call.
All right, and were you expecting her to go close to winning today?
Yes, we were expecting, because when you look his last run, he was very, very good on the grass, but he was some problems on the grass. So today, it wasn't that a big field. She ran a good race as we were expecting, and shows that what she used to show us at home.
All right, now what do these show you at home? Because you've got two more runners on the day. You've got Sunlit from Heaven and Golden Link. Let's start with Sunlit from Heaven.
Sunlight from Heaven will need the pace on, and you should run in the places.
All right, and Golden Link?
Golden Link is just in a deep against the old horses, but he's a good trier. He's a good trier, and he can be there. I think he'll run in the first two.
In the first two?
Yeah.
Very confident.
Yeah, and I'd like to say well done to the Engelbrecht family, and also well done to Greg and Sharon, also to our sponsor, World Sport Betting.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very well done, thank you. Thanks very much to Malibongwe there from the Sharon Kotzen stable. If you are at the sale, you'll see Greg and you'll see Sharon Kotzen there. Put your hand up and let them take your bid and buy themselves a horse. Let them buy a horse for you, or you buy a horse for them at the end of the day. But well done to Sharon and well done to the Engelbrecht family.